You can't pay your bills on vibes. You just can't. It's vision that wants leadership. And it also involves belief that demands action. Again, vibes is not the same thing as action. Saying things is not the same thing as action. I think you're going to see a lot of business owners who are very, very good at being very pretty online and being very vocal online and sending the great messages. Sometimes even send out helpful information, and it just doesn't have any substance behind it. And people are like, yeah, I need a little meat and potatoes with that now. I need a little bit more than that. So the thing that most people are missing is when it comes to this Neptune discussion that's going on, which you may have seen other astrologers talking about all over social media, is that Neptune doesn't reward impulsivity. It rewards aligned initiation. And it's been missing that aligned initiation for the better part of 14 years. It had to go through its own hero's journey, and it went through Pisces, and it went through this whole dissolving, and it saw all the blurred boundaries. It saw everything for what it is. We get to the end of this, we head into this big generational shift where Neptune is moving out of Pisces into Aries, and it's like someone finally turned on the lights in the nightclub. I've used that metaphor picture with you in the past few weeks here on the podcast, where it's like you've been having this really great night at the club. You might be a little bit buzzed, maybe a lot buzzed from your delicious cocktails or whatever it is you're drinking. The strobe lights are going, the music's blaring, and you're just like in this sort of liminal space of like vibes. And then they call last call at the bar, and then you're still dancing. And if you failed to recognize that it's time to put your coat on and head back out the door and go do something, they turn on the lights. And if you've ever been in a club when the lights come on, it's not a pretty picture. The floor is disgusting. You notice that when the lights are off, you can get away with like a really bad paint job on the walls, and you see people for who they are, and it's sort of like the beer goggles really come off, and you're like, oh, that person is not who they thought they were on the dance floor. Run away, run away. And so Neptune is going to start demanding from all of us a lot more alignment, a lot more initiation, and sustained. Remember, Neptune is a very slow moving planet because it is way out there, further away from Earth. And so it is going to be in Aries for a very long time, which means we are all going to be held accountable for the things we say we mean and the things we say we're going to do. And it's not enough to just say, like, these are my values. You have to live them. You have to do something about it. And vibes don't pay the bills. So this week is not about acting yet. It's about noticing who you become when the fog lifts. You're getting data. You're noticing who you become when the fog lifts.